In today's video, we are spinning a wheel to get a random NBA player and rebuilding a team using only him. Whoever we get, we are putting on a team with a bunch of minimum overall players and we're rebuilding a team that way. So we either trade him with picks and maybe free agents. I don't know, it's going to be a tough rebuild, but we're trying to win a championship off of it. So without further ado, let's spin this wheel and see what we get here. Last time we spun this wheel, I forgot what team we got, but I think it was the Lakers. We ended up getting LeBron, but let's see this time. We're going to get the Grizzlies, is that? No, actually the Kings. The Kings? Or is it the Timberwolves? The Kings. We get the Sacramento Kings. It's going to be asking a number between 1 and 15, and whoever we get, that's our player. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 15.
That would be 8.
8. Alright, 8. I mean, that's not very good, but we'll see what number 8 is for the Kings. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Keegan Murray, that's actually not too bad because he's a rookie, so he's going to have some value here to trade. I'm actually not too mad at that at all. Alright, so we got the roster set. By the way, I did not make this name up. I just downloaded someone else's 40 overall player. But yeah, let's get right into this because it's going to be a lot of trades good to do to make this team a championship level team. The first thing we're going to be doing is getting Lauri Markkanen and Jared Vanderbilt on the team. So we're trading our next year's pick, not this upcoming, so like 2 years from now. And obviously Keegan Murray, so there it is. We finally get rid of our first guy. But yeah, we still have our this year's pick, so and that one's really valuable. So what if we package him and Lauri? This is a pretty solid offer. We're getting 2 very good players. We can get Keegan Murray back in the team. It's kind of funny. Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson. We're doing this trade to get Chris Middleton on the roster there. This is our 2025 pick, not the next year's pick. So we can still keep going with that. And now we can trade. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot I was trading Vanderbilt. So now we have 2 players that are good, but obviously we want better. So let's try to trade this number 1 pick now. I'm between either DeJounte Murray and Clint Capella, or what was the other one? Fred VanVleet or OG Anunoby then, and also Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson. I think I'm going to do the DeJounte Murray and Clint Capella trade here. And there it is, our first round pick gone. So we're going to have to win this year. Now we have 3 pretty good starters right there, but obviously a lot of more trades going to have to be done to make this roster good. Also, I think I decided I'm not going to be able to sign anyone in free agency. Otherwise, I feel like it might be a little bit too easy. So we're going to trade Clint Capella for like 2 players in 1, hopefully. So that way we can trade like each of them separately. Let's see here. Zach Collins. Jae'Sean Tate wouldn't be too bad. How about this one? Devontae Graham. He's making a big contract, but I mean, who cares at this point? It's not going to affect us. Larry Nance and Devontae Graham, welcome to the team. Now we're going to flip Larry Nance for Mason Plumlee and Dennis Smith Jr. So that's 2 more players we can play. Actually, I just traded a first round pick. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I didn't realize there was a pick in there too, man. That's actually a bad trade then. I wasted that pick. Now we only have 1 left. We're going to be doing this trade to get Kendrick Williams and Mike Muscala, so 2 more players that we can trade. Yeah, it is very rough out here, guys. Holy crap. I might have to sign some people from agency. I guess we'll do this one for Bates Diop and Stanley Johnson. And actually, we're going to be trading Chris Middleton here for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, and then also that second we're giving up. This is what the roster is looking like at the moment. It's not great at all. We're doing this trade to get Ben Simmons and Royce O'Neal. We're giving up our pick here, but we're going to move Ben Simmons to the 3 or 4, and his overall should go up. And yeah, he's an 83 at the 3. So what if we then move him, and does his value go up at all in the trade machine? Actually, it looks like it does a lot. So that was a big move, actually. We can get Benedict Mathurin. I mean, he's the same value as Ben Simmons, which is kind of crazy. We're going to do this trade to get Klay Thompson. I know his contract is massive, but we're also getting a first round pick, which is huge. And now we're going to be getting Klay Thompson on the roster with that pick. And we're also getting another player that's not 40 overall, so we'll take it. But I don't even know what I just said. I think I meant to say Brandon Ingram, though. We're going to be getting rid of Royce O'Neal, and we're going to get this first round pick. And now we're going to get back Larry Nance and Cody Martin. And we're going to be doing this trade to get Roby and Gorgie Dang. I mean, this is a stupid trade. But we're just getting rid of these 40 overalls, trying to get rid of almost all of them here. And we're getting Torrey Craig out of this deal, so not bad. So we're doing a pretty big trade here. We're getting rid of Miles Turner, and we're getting back Terry Rozier. Or we're getting back Devontae Graham. We had him like 3 times now, but why not get him back? We're also getting, obviously, Terry Rozier, so. And we're doing this trade, I mean, just a throwaway. So at this point, we're almost out of these players to trade. Let's try to trade these last couple here. And actually, I'll do this trade any day of the week. We're getting Karis LeVert for Devontae Graham, basically. We're doing this trade to get Amir Coffey, also a trade exception. I don't know how it's going to work against us, but I'm kind of nervous. And then the last 2 players are on two-way deals, so then we're good with that. So yeah, this is the team. Now we can actually do a rebuild. We have no picks to trade, but honestly this team isn't terrible, so I feel like we might be able to do something with this. Now we're doing this trade to get Jakob Poeltl and Larry Nance on the roster, and I'm realizing that that trade was probably a mistake, but we live with it. And I just realized I wasn't recording, but we just did this trade to get Bobby Portis, so it was something with Jakob Poeltl. Yeah, so now we have kind of like a big three here. I mean, it's not much of one, but at least we're starting to see some progression, I think. Okay, this is a big trade here. Javon Carter, Larry Nance for Nazir Little and this pick. And I was looking for a pick and we finally get one. Now we can kind of maybe package Bobby Portis, Torrey Craig, and this pick. What would that give us? Okay, Jared Vanderbilt, Lopez, Robert Williams, and Carmelo. That'd be huge. Bam Adebayo. Whoa. Now that's actually massive. Lee and Randall would be pretty solid too. That actually might be the one I'm doing. So I obviously would want Bam, but like, what are we gonna do with Bam? Trade him again? Because we need more pieces off the bench. So Randall and quickly, let's do it. Now I think we ship out Randall and maybe Nazir Little. Let's see what we can get with that. I think we're gonna do this trade for Draymond then. And that way, we could just trade either Randall or Draymond. Obviously, we have a lot of power forwards here, but you can always move one. I think we're doing this trade to get Mitchell Robinson and D Rose, because I'm getting stuck with all this money at the top. I don't want that to happen. So honestly, like, what was our team? D Rose, Murray, Ingram, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson in our bench is really bad. But honestly, we got a starting lineup. Now we're gonna do this trade to get Derrick Jones Jr. for our bench. Not too bad. Maybe probably trade him again, but now we're gonna get Loney and Jermichael Green from the Warriors. Not too bad. Now we're gonna get Poeltl from the Bucks. I mean, we had him on the roster before. Let's get him back. Now we're getting Terrence Mann and Robert Covington. Now we're gonna get Lonnie Walker and Kendrick Nunn. Get Dwayne Dedman and Hayward Highsmith. Now we're gonna get DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Johnson. So I like that trade up right there. Now we're gonna get Andre Drummond and Tony Bradley. Now Caleb Martin's coming to the roster. We're gonna get Brooke Lopez for Andre Drummond basically. So that's a nice swap. Now we're getting PJ Washington and Nick Richards. So we have like 8 players that are playable. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I think 8, if I can do math right here. And at this point, I think we need to trade one of our top players, like, because these offers are terrible. So what about Randall and PJ Washington? They're going to be doing this trade with the Boston Celtics just because, I don't know, they don't value Lopez in this game, and they definitely value Williams a lot more. And they even value Brogdon a lot, which doesn't make too much sense here. They're actually going to be trading for Lauri Markkanen again. We had him at the beginning. But with this trade, it's Brogdon and Hunter. But now we have 3 85-ish players. So now we can trade Ingram and potentially somebody else here. I don't know. And we're going to be getting the Raptors backcourt here. So yeah, I'm kind of lost at this point. I made so many trades. I think I just screwed up the whole roster. But we have Van Fleet, Trent, Ingram, Randall, and Robert Williams. And that's like a good starting lineup. But the problem is we have only like 2 people with a bench that can play. I guess Where's O'Neal could play. So we just need to trade for 2 backup guards, and then we should be fine. Problem is, we don't have anyone to trade, so we're getting Mike Muscala somehow, and also one of those scrubby players in return. And actually, I think we just got Devontae Grant, and he's probably going to be our backup guard for the video. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we can run 9-man. So here's the final rotation. Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Robert Williams, Nick Richards, PJ Washington, Devontae Graham, Caleb Martin, and that's it. So honestly, I mean, it's not terrible for starting with 1 player. It's pretty good, but is this a championship team? I doubt it. This is probably like literally getting a 6 seed at best, but we'll see. Maybe we'll make a move at the deadline if we're doing really bad. So we're at the deadline here, and we're 30-24, which is pretty decent, honestly. So let's see if we can make a move here to make our team a little bit better. So I had to sign people at the beginning of the season because we didn't have enough people on our roster, but we're trading those people for Jalen McDaniels in a first. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I'm going to get Josh Green. I like him a lot. And now somehow we're trading these 3 people for Terry Rozier. Okay, unless there's someone else better. Yeah, Terry Rozier, welcome to the team, baby. So I feel like that adds some spark to our bench now. Or actually, they want him starting, which is fine with me. So now we have still running 9-man here. Maybe we could trade PJ Washington because he's pretty cheeks. Let's actually get Kyle Anderson instead of PJ Washington. I feel like he might be better for the team. Yeah, there's the roster here. Let's keep it going. So Luka wins the MVP. Anyone from our roster or that we involved with? Actually, Ben Simmons. We traded him, and he ended up winning 6th Man of the Year. He ended up being the 4 seed, so that's actually pretty good in my opinion. We won 48 games, so that's actually a W. Here's our leading scorer, Brandon Ingram, putting up 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists about. Rozier's a nice addition as well. He put up 19 points per game. Let's get right into it, though. We're playing the Clippers in the first round. We did make a couple moves with them, but they were minor. They had Pirtle starting, so actually we helped them out a lot. Yikes. This is actually kind of scary. We kind of helped them out. They needed a center. They got one. So game 1, we take. What about game 2 here? Game 2, we do take that one as well. We won by 50 points. Holy crap. Julius Randle, have a night. Game 3, they do take that one. They're back in the winning column. We do take game 4, though. It's huge. In game 5, they do take that one. They extend the series a little bit longer here. Game 6, we do take game 6, so we're moving on. Brandon Ingram put up 42 points in elimination game. Good for him. And oh my goodness, the Thunder upset the Grizzlies in the first round. John usually has a field day with the rest of the league here, but I think this should be an easy win for us then. Game 1, we win that one. Well, game 2, game 3. This is a sweep. Oh my goodness. We swept them. Wow. So up against the Trailblazers in this conference finals. Honestly, that's a surprising thing. They don't usually make it this far. Their players must have got boosted in the latest roster update or something, because I don't remember everyone having such high overalls. Game 1, though, they do take that one from us. Game 2. We might have met our match here. This is a very good team, honestly. Game 3, yeah, this is probably going to be it. Game 4, we got swept. Wow. Honestly, I'm not too upset. We made the conference finals with one player. So, in the Blazers, I swear that I never see the Blazers winning this, going this far at all, and they somehow beat the Celtics. Like, that's crazy. They must have gotten a huge update. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys did enjoy that one. If you didn't, like and sub. But yeah, like I said before, see you in the next one. Peace.